This is your real estate update for the Space Coast, taking a retrospective look at what happened during March and the first quarter of 2024.
We can sum up the first quarter in a few words. January and February, we saw more sellers, fewer buyers. In March, what did we see?
We finally saw an uptick of properties going under contract. So when we compare the first quarter of 2023 to 2024, this year the number of sales, number of sold properties was down 9.6%. We also observed a 20% increase in inventory over the first quarter. And then when you compare that to the increase or where inventory was at last year, that's a 45% increase in inventory. So with that said, we're almost 3,600 properties on the market. So we're now surpassing pre-COVID levels of inventory.
Higher mortgage rates have impacted home buyer demand.
For sure, and this has led to slower sales and growing inventory. So this quarter, rates have varied from 6.63% to 7.16%, and now sitting at the end of March, we're right at 7%. So this has diminished home buying affordability and also has further hindered sales. So regarding the homes currently on the market in Melbourne as a whole, 49% of all the homes on the market have had price reductions.
Yeah.
However, if it's priced correctly, marketed correctly, they're still going under contract in 39 days. So historically, I mean, this is still a robust market. Homes going under contract in 39 days, that's a good market. So it also indicates a high degree of price sensitivity, as evidenced by the significant number of price reductions.
So what that really means is for sellers, accurate pricing today is essential.
Correct. They have to understand the current market dynamics. So current buyers, they're hypercritical. They're very aware of how high insurance costs are, and that's putting a lot of pressure on what the prices they're willing to pay. So if your home is 10 years or older, we're now recommending pre-listing inspection reports so that the sellers, that you can understand what the challenges could be when you're putting your home on the market and what items you might need to clear on the 4-point inspection so that buyer can obtain insurance. Otherwise, that buyer can't get insurance or get a mortgage, therefore you won't have a closed sale. So understanding this up front could be very helpful.
So what you're really saying is sellers need to have that representation so they get exposed to the most amount of buyers that are out there.
More buyers, more exposure, higher price. So this quarter, one noteworthy thing that we need to talk about is the oceanfront condo market this quarter. So prices have definitely softened. So Florida State has mandated the SIRS, or the Structural Integrity Reserve Study. And if the building is over 25 years old on the ocean, you have the milestone inspection. So what this is resulting in is increasing HOA fees and uncertainty for the buyer as they're going through those reports and seeing if the building has defects, could there be assessments coming up. So we're seeing buyers pay less money. So those prices have softened in the oceanfront market, meaning previous sales are now a lagging indicator. So with buyers and sellers, it's important to understand the market dynamics. It's vital if you want to make good decisions, and if you like to have a data-driven approach to the way that you approach the market, our team is ready to work with you.
So we'll see you next month for another episode of State of the Marketplace. Thank you for joining us.